Oop, battery slightly low. Came down here to check on my car batteries, and like usual, that's not going too well. Oh, 100%. Like usual, I go around the corner, I check on the main drain of this apartment building, and surprise, surprise, this is what I found. That yesterday was at the very bottom, which is a foot below the grade. Mud was all dried out. The sump pump pit is running into the drain there, which goes out to the street, and there's the clean out. And it is full, which means my main drain is blocked, like usual. Happens 2-3 times a year, so I'm not going to get the sewer jetter, it's a pain. I'm just going to use the flat tape and push through the paper towel that's blocking the pipe or the feminine hygienic pad. Cobwebs. Asbestos. Oh joy. What a way to start a Tuesday morning. Yep, more junk. Every time I renovate an apartment, I pile up the junk here, and it just sits here. Years and years go by, and it's all sitting here. There's another collecting drain. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yep. Oh. Junk. All kinds of little stuff. Alright, I'm going to take this flat tape, it's just a piece of flat steel, flexible, and shove it down the pipe. It's a struggle. Pinch your fingers when you unroll it. And I'll turn the camera on when I get it in there, probably 50-60 feet, which is what, 8, 10, 12 meters. Looks like fun. It's rough on the back, let me tell you. Yep. Yep. Junk. Alright, set the camera up on this pail of sand, and I'm in, I don't know, pretty far. All of a sudden I'm hitting pay dirt or paper towels. So here comes the part that's hard on the back. Bend over, got my speaker thingy swinging like this. Went to the dollar store, and they have the earbud speakers for $1. Went to another dollar store, Big Lots, and they got them for $5. Same thing to me. They last 2-3 days, and I tear one off, or all of a sudden it gets scratchy, and I just throw it in the garbage for $1. So, shop around. Oh, there it goes. Down the hatch. That was simple. Yep. It's funny how you see the LED lamp flickering, whereas I don't see it flickering, but the camera shows it flickering. Sometimes it goes. Not this time. Yeah, it'll flow for a while. I gotta pull this tape out now and disinfect it. It's pretty gross. So it's a straight shot this to the street. Goes all the way up to the street, so it doesn't pay to bring the sewer jetter in. It's easier to do it with this thing. It's rough on the back, but the sewer jetter, gotta load it into the Suburban or the trailer, then unload it, then hook it up. It's just easier to do it with this thing. And this water will go down. We haven't had much rain here, and this water was all the way 18 inches or so, whatever centimeters that is, half a meter down. It was pretty dry at the bottom. Why don't I patch it over? Good question. For some reason there's a strip here. I suppose the drain's in there. Never got cemented over, or rocks. Mess. That's the way it's been. I keep this door here so I can roll the sewer jetter over it. It's all mud in this area. This area is mud. Got a concrete slab here for the old heating system. And got a spider over here. Some Sometimes you get them and sometimes you don't. Oh yeah, and down the hatch there too. Yeah, toilet paper and caca. Yummy. Oh yeah. Yep, clean the sewers. Someone's got to do it, huh? Well, be me. Oh, corn for dinner and almonds and cashews. Oh yeah, and they use Angel soft toilet paper. It's got flannel imprinting. Yep, smells like it too. Oh, Big Mac, double cheese. And a little bit of cement in there too. Yeah, there's the main drain right there. Yummy. Yeah, do your own maintenance. Just saved $200 calling the sewer guy. It's going to get blocked again because the truck traffic on the main road compresses the drain. I'll have to get a garden hose. Clean it out. Some pump. Yummy. Yeah, I'm gonna bring a garden hose over and flush that thing out and get it to run down into that drain. Pretty gross, huh? I gotta clean this thing out. Tippy? Nope. Pinch my fingers. Get some water over here so I can clean this flat tape. Don't go away. Oh, my back. Oh, right there. It's killing me. Oh. So where am I? I've got my aerator on my garden hose with an aerator to garden hose thread adapter. It's a different thread than pipe thread. They're selling at True Value or Lowe's or Home Depot or wherever for $5. The adapter goes right there. You can put an aerator on the end so you get a nice smooth flow. So what I'm doing is I'm flushing the tape off as I pull it out of the clean out. And the water's going down. Oh man, oh man, oh man. This is brutal. I take a break every few minutes and I text my buddies. I should have a Twitter account. You can just Twitter people what I'm doing. Some people are twittering, I'm sitting at Starbucks. I'm reading a good book. What am I doing? Cleaning out a blocked sewer. Isn't that fun? Run a little hot water over it. Pull it back. Run the rag over it. Get it onto the cable holder, and I tore a glove and just threw it away. I forgot to put a double glove on. I always wear double gloves. I'm listening to BBC News on my earbud radio. They're talking about the suicide bombing in Syria, where Bashar Assad's brother-in-law was just killed in the Ministry of Defense. He was the Minister of Defense. Oh man. I suppose it's the only time a suicide bombing is called for. If you think about it, suicide bombers, of course, go into crowds of people on buses and markets. They just kill willy-nilly. This was targeted. You might not agree with suicide bombing, but if you think of it, any military that goes to war is ultimately going on a suicide mission because somebody's going to die. The only difference is you don't know who that person is. In this case, it's targeted, and the person that's Go put a glove on. The person that's doing the suicide mission is obviously going to die 99% of the time after a target. So is suicide bombing legitimate when you're going after a so-called legitimate target like this Bashar al-Assad who's killing all the Syrian people? My dad had me read a book when I was a kid about the Israeli army, Armed Man in Damascus. It was probably 1970. And the Israeli army sent a guy in to spy on the Syrians. They're a bunch of friggin' criminals, killing all their people, living off the fat of the land, killing all their people. And here we are 40 years later, and it's maybe coming to an end. We don't know what's going to happen with this new Free Syria army, the so-called rebels. But international politics ain't a friggin' easy game. Who do you side with? Which enemy is your friend? Or is the enemy of your friend your friend? Or the enemy of your enemy your friend? Rather, not the enemy of your friend. The enemy of your enemy is your friend. And the book was Armed Man in Damascus. Must have been, like I said, early 70s when I was a teenager. Well, it's getting easy now. Must be getting to the end of the sewer tape. Oops, clean it off for some water, and I'm going to put it in the sunlight and let the germs boil away in the bright, humid sun. We had a bit of rain yesterday. We had big lightning and thunder, but we never got the rain, and it rained later on, a couple hours later. I know they could use it in the Midwest. I mentioned it a few times. Yummy. Yummy. Someone's got to do it. Somebody's got to clean the sewers. Might as well be me. I'm not paying a plumber $200. Which is what I paid 20 years ago or 15 years ago to clean the sewer here, and the guy put a camera in. It's an old dilapidated camera, but it worked. And I saw the problem. The sewer is compressed. It goes down and up, and the water sits there, and the debris collects in the line, and someone puts a paper towel through, and it eventually clogs the pipe. I pulled out a number of paper towels. Once I could even see the pattern on it, the elephant pattern or giraffe. I went upstairs to the apartment, and there it was, same paper towel sitting on the counter. Oh, paper towels down the drain? I said, yeah, there we are. That's at the end. I'm going to get my ball out, which is wrapped in a cloth. Fun, huh? It's stuck. There we go. Just twist it a bit, changes the orientation, and there it is. Yummy. Sometimes I'll even pull it up with this flat tape. I'll pull up the obstruction. Once I pulled it up, and at the last second it fell down the drain. There it is. I'm probably just going to get toilet paper here, but I pulled up, like I said, I pulled up a paper towel once, the whole paper towel. I pulled up a whole bunch of baby wipe ones, tons of them. A whole bag full of baby wipes. I bagged them, they weren't in the bag. Yeah. Toilet paper. Yeah, pulled up tons of baby wipes. 30, 40, 50 baby wipes. They're fibrous, they don't disintegrate. Toilet paper is made to disintegrate. Baby wipes are not. Baby wipes go in the garbage. Oh, I'm back. Oh, I need to go see the chiropractor after this. Alright. Lie this thing down and then use some more. Don't go away. Oh, my back. I'm going to use some alcohol Slurpee. Uh-oh, bottle's almost empty. Yeah. Clean my gloves with alcohol. I don't get very much of it. Oh, and then you want to watch. YouTube. What did we do before YouTube? And there it is. Clear that drain. And all I see is a bit of toilet paper. Fun, fun, fun. Could be playing with the Suburban. Instead I'm cleaning sewers. Actually, I have to get some gravel. Fruit Loops is doing some gravel in one of the basements. So he needs a load of gravel. Whew! Oh boy, I'm sweating like crazy. What's this doing? Oh, yummy. I got some more lights here. I'll open the light. Yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Alright. I'm going to put everything away and get going to get some gravel for Fruit Loops. Alright. Lift up the lid here. Oh, getting a little rotten. Time to flush this stuff right down the drain. Oh yeah. Whoa, yummy. Yep. Oh, smells like toilet to me. It smells bad, it is bad. Every so often I put a vacuum in there and I clean out the P-trap with a vacuum. Like now it's running a little slow. I wonder why. Maybe it's all the toilet paper. The alternative is letting it dry out and vacuuming it all. I don't want to get rid of it right now. I'm too impatient. 4 minutes and 40 seconds of memory left. Down the hatch. Couple of perimeter drains, I suppose. I don't know where they come from, but there they are. Put in before my time. Good dehumidifier, gotta keep them running, oh yeah. That blocked the drain. Stick the hose right in the hole. Force it down. Just like that email I got years ago about my eBay account. If you don't log in right here, your eBay account will be forced to shut down. And I logged in and they stole my password and listed all kinds of farm implements and motorcycles for sale. I had no clue what was going on. So someone said, I was watching one of your items for sale on eBay and all of a sudden you had 100 items for sale. And I said, oh yeah. So eBay, I called eBay, they called me back. They said, yeah, did you log into an account? And I said, yeah, because you were going to shut down my account. They said, yeah, right. Fake. Fake. Oh yeah, cement. That's good for the drain. I know, I should clean this whole area up. I know. One more thing to do on my long list. One more thing to do on my list of things that I neglect for years. Can't keep up with it. I just noticed the edge of the steel roof of my barn that I installed at least 15 years ago. The edge is lifting up. A couple of screws pulled out of the rotten wood. Who knows? One more thing to fix. the hatch. Full pressure. Whoa, right in the face. Blast. Nice hot water. Alright, you've been subjected to this torture enough. Oh, another spider. Got him. Squish. Oh, sweat's just dripping down my body. Sump pump empties there, into the floor drain there, which then goes down there. Okay. I got this sewer tape outside in the sun, and I got a few more spiders to kill and some more solid copper wire to use up. Oh boy, if we ever build those apartments, who knows if they'll ever get built by the warehouse. I think I mentioned my locksmith built a 24 by 28 garage for $18,000. 8-foot sidewalls, grading, concrete, 2x6 walls, shingles, siding, aluminum trim, soffits, the whole business. I'll go take a look at it maybe in the next day or two. So Mrs. CW and I were thinking of putting one in on the remainder of the 90 acres beside the 10 acres that we sold with the yellow house. It's not sold yet, but the sale's definitely going through 100%. Of course, it ain't over until it's over.